Welcome to today's tutorial in QGIS. Today we are going to look at heat mapping and time mapping. So we are going to look at those two analyses, how you can carry them out in QGIS. So in this tutorial I'm going to show you that. So for you to do your time mapping, the first thing you need to do is to activate your plugin. Like I always said in other tutorials, just go to plugin, go to manage. So once you turn your internet on, all the plugins will appear. So here I already installed my time manager. It is called time manager. Once you just type time manager in QGIS, it will bring it out. So this is my time manager. I will just on it. So I can on my internet to see if there's any updates on it. So I can easily turn on my internet to see if there's any updates. So here my internet is on. So this is my internet. So I will connect. So once I connect, I will go back to my plugin. You can see connecting. So if I go to all, this is it. So if suppose you don't have time manager, just type time manager. Just type time manager, time MAN. You can see this is my time manager plugin. So it's already activated. So once I activate it, you can see it's already showing down here. So the next thing I need to do is to go to layer and add an Excel data. Now, one thing I want to show you is that on your Excel data, you should have a date, a proper date on the Excel. So this is what I'm going to use, Heatmap. I'm going to use this data. So as you can see that there is a field for date. You can see 1st to 1 2019, 1 to 2019, like that. So, and one thing about QGIS is that it is either you arrange it per year or per month. You can arrange it per month, you can arrange it per year. So let's say if the occurrences occur per month or per year, so you arrange it here. You can see the 1st January to December 2019. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the data in. Go to your delimited text and go to local disk. This is my local drive C. That is where it is always better for you to save all your data in your local drive C. Open, so you can see my latitude, my longitude, that is all. Then I bring them in. So if I zoom to layer, this is it. You can see. So if you want to do this time mapping, you need to do what is called Heatmap as well. So from there, that is where you are going to know how to do Heatmap, because before you can do time mapping, you also have to create an Heatmap before your time mapping can work. Now, as you can see that QGIS has its own format. You can see year, months, and day. That is what QGIS format wants. Now, which means that if we uh, use this, it will not work. So we have to also create another field so that we can input it exactly as the format of QGIS, that is year, months, and day. So this will not work. So you have to use the QGIS format. Now, let's first export and to convert it to shapefile first. So let's say crime and click OK. Now we don't need this again. This is the Excel data. Now the next thing we are going to do is we are going to right click and go to our open attribute table. Now we are going to click here and create another field. So you add another field. This is create. So you can say date, nothing, just use old integer and just use the highest. No, just use rather dates, just only dates we are using here. Then click OK. You can see now, you can see the format of QGIS: year first, followed by month, followed by day. So we are going to insert all this here and using the format of QGIS. So here we are going to use 2019 followed by 01, that is the first month, followed by 01, that is the first day. We are going to do the same thing here. 2019 02 01. So you follow that pattern to insert all. 2019 03 01. 2019 01 01. 2019 02 01. 2019 04 01. 2019 04 01. 2019 05 01. 2019 0501. 2019 0601. 2019 0601. So we are inserting it into QGIS as the same format QGIS wants. So because if we use the former format, it will not, the time mapping will not work. So we have to use this so that it can work. And I'm going to show you that. So that's all. So the next thing we are going to do is to save and stop the edit. You can see this is now the format of QGIS. Now the next thing you do in this case is that you right click on this, go to properties, and you are going to create an heatmap. So first, it's better for you to bring in the OSM, that is OpenStreetMap. So once it's connected, just bring in the OpenStreetMap. Bring in the OpenStreetMap. So before you do that, just bring in the OpenStreetMap. This is the OpenStreetMap. Just go to Web Quick Map Services, then OSM Standard. Now the next thing, let's bring in, because the data has been installed, has been inserted inside an Excel data. Here. So what we are going to do now is that this is the data here. So the data has been inserted here. So what we are going to do is that this is the one we created in our QGIS. So what we are going to do is we are going to open that in QGIS. Just go to layer, add delimited text layer, then go to file name, then bring it in. So in this case, your X field will be your longitude, your Y field will be your latitude. So just add. So once you add, it will appear here. This is the exact location where it is. So, and in your Excel file, you should note that once you open it here, you can see that your latitude is here, your longitude is here. So this is your X, this is your Y. So when you get to QGIS, you represent this one as X, you represent this as Y. So the next thing you are going to do is just right click on it, then export to convert it to a shape file. So let's just say crime 3 and click OK. So after that, now I click on this, go to properties, go to symbology, and go to heatmap. So heatmap, just you can use another color. Let's try to use this. So then go to layer rendering, then reduce the opacity and apply. So this is the heatmap. So this is the heatmap. So it will show you the areas where the incident is more predominant. So the next thing we are going to do is go to your time manager settings and go to add layer. So this is crime 3. So start time, we are going to select this. Now if we select this and you click OK, it will not work. So here you can select per week, or rather let's select per day. So you can see that nothing is showing. So instead of doing that, let's go back change it back to date. This is the one we created in QGIS because QGIS has its own format, date format. So we click OK. Let's remove first and add it again. So go to our layer here, select date and click OK, then next. So here let's select hours. It depends on how fast the time is. So here this is too slow, so let's select like weeks. So here let's change the format. You can see here in this case the format of QGIS is this year, month and day. So we are going to change it back to QGIS format. So here we are going to delete this field. So we are going to delete this field. First, let's start editing. Let's delete field, date. So let's add another field. So this is a new field, just type date. Then date. Let's select date. So here we are going to use the format of QGIS. So here we type 2019. That is a year. So we select dates and here. Okay, so we are going to stop the edit. We are going to stop the edit, then remove it from Heatmap and change it to single symbol, then apply it back. So then we can right click it and go back and start. So here we are going to, let's delete back the field. So then let's add it again and type date. So select date here and click OK. Do that, just create the dates. So the date will appear here. So the next thing is you start inputting. This is the format of QGIS. So let's start inserting it one by one. 2019 01 01. So you continue like that until you are done. 02 01. So you do that until you are through. So this is now the same format we are going to use. So if we use the normal format like this, it will not work. So except we use this format. So you insert everything until you are done. Twenty 0501. 2019 0601. 2019 06 01, 2019 07 01, 2019 07 01, 2019 08 01, 2019 08 01, 2019 09, 2019 09 01, 2019 09 01, 2019 10 01, 2019 10 01, 2019 11 01, 2019 11 01, 2019 12 01, 2019 12 01. So once that is done, just save and quick editing. So the next thing we are going to do in this case is that just right click on it and go to properties, and now go to symbology and create your heatmap. Give it a color and go to layer rendering and reduce the opacity and apply. So the next thing we are going to do here is just go to your time manager. You can now add layer. So here, select the date. That is what we just created. That is the format of QGIS. Then go click OK. Then here, let's select like this, and let's see how to go. Now, if we use, okay, let's use weeks, and let's see how far it will be. Okay, when you get to a particular scene, it's going to blink. Or rather, let's see if month will work. You can see. So when you get to a particular scene, you see 2019 is going to blink. So the best thing we can do here is, let's go to this place and see. Here we are going to insert 2019 from 2019 01, then 01. So that is what we are going to do then. Let's insert. Let's remove this and go to add layer back. So let's go to date. Let's go to same as start, and OK. Time display option. So let's just select OK and click OK. So let's right click. So this is where 2019 starts from. You can see that is all about the issue of crime. Let's go to single and apply back. So here let's change this. Let's delete and let's change it back. Okay, date, same as that, no interpolation. And click OK. So in this case, let's see. Okay, let's see. Let's remove this and see our attribute table. Okay, this is 2019. Okay, either there is a mistake here, so let's correct this mistake. So this is 2019. This is 2019, not 2010. So let's save and stop the edit. So now go back to the heatmap. Let's go back to the heatmap. Go to layer rendering. Just reduce the opacity. Let's try to use another color. Okay, this is better. So now go to settings, go to our layer, then crime, latitude, date. Okay, then okay. So this should start from 2019. Let's see. Okay, let's see if this is not working. So we're using this. So this is 2019 0101. Okay, that is what we are using. So let's go to settings, then add layer, and here we select date, then click OK, then click OK now. Okay, this is good. So you can see those are the crime scenes. So if we go back again and you play it, it will blink when those incidents are occurring. So you can see. So you can easily export them out. Select an output folder, so it will export them out as frames. So if it export them out as frames, you can say okay. You can create a new folder on your desktop and just say frames and click OK. So select the frame folder and select the folder so you can export. So let's select the folder. So let's see. Let's select the folder and just export it. So it's still working. So once it's done with the exporting, just go to your desktop and go to the folder where you exported it to. Okay, this is it. You can see it will export out as frames. This is the first frame. So you can easily join them together using certain softwares. You can use Blender, you can use Adobe, so you can use anyone. So you can join it together as video, certain softwares. So once you export them out as frames, you can later join them together. So you can join them together. So that is all about heat mapping and time mapping in QGIS.